One of my favorite musicals in the whole world is Les Misérables. It's a compelling and incredible story. It takes place during the French Revolution. It's a story about a man named Jean Valjean who actually goes to prison and just lives this life of crime because he's living in poverty. And when he finally gets out of prison, Javert, the police kind of chief of the town, knows who he is and is just intent on locking him back up. You know, making sure that this lousy criminal will not be on the streets, that justice will be done, that the law will be served. So he literally follows Jean Valjean around, who has to go around with this special piece of paper, letting everyone know he's trying to get a job from, that he's a criminal. He was a former prisoner. So in doing that work, it's amazing because as he goes around from place to place, and he can't get a job. So in his desperation and his hopelessness, he knocks on the door of a local priest, and the priest takes him in for the night. Javert, of course, is waiting in the shadows, waiting for Jean Valjean to mess up so he can lock him back up in prison, the lousy criminal that he is. During the night, his hopelessness and desperation overcome him, and he decides to steal the silver candlesticks from the priest and run off. And he runs off in the night with these silver candlesticks on board, and Javert's waiting and catches him and drags him back to the priest's door to make him face his accusers so he can lock him up. The priest comes to the door, and he goes like this, "Oh, Jean Valjean, you forgot the silverware." And he says to the police officer, "Those candlesticks were a gift," and he left without the silverware. And he runs in the house, he gets all of his finest silver, and he dumps it in the bag with the candlesticks. And the police officers and all the police go away irritated and mad. And the priest bends down to Jean Valjean, this hardened criminal, and says to him, "You've been given a gift, make something of your life." You know, it made me think about the gospel that's supposed to be full of grace. And it made me wonder, how full of grace is my gospel? How full of grace is my church's gospel? How full of grace is the gospel that we present to the world each and every day?